She lived life the way she wanted to and made her dreams come true.
Hello, beautiful Scorpio. I'm Trini. Welcome to your general tarot reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August. We're going to take a look at everything overall energy, spiritual guidance. I'll lay a Celtic cross spread for you. We're also going to look at love, money, and career, and I'll close with a spirit animal card. That way, we know what energy is coming to you to support you at this time. Now, before I start pulling cards, I love to play a healing tone to help you relax and also to raise your vibration so that you're open to receive all of the wonderful messages that universe has for you. So beautiful, Scorpio, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release any tension that you feel in your body. Allow any fears, doubts, or worries to melt away. Know that this is your time. I see truth, I hear truth, I know truth, and I speak truth. So must it be on all dimensions. Ashe. Alright, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get into it and see what message is coming through. This is my manifestation deck. So we'll get a card for your overall energy for this reading. Reveal what needs to be seen. There's a part of you that lies so deep. And see, this is so perfect with Scorpio energy, right? Because Scorpios, and that's one thing that we have in common. I'm a Cancer, so there are certain things that we like to keep to ourselves, right? To keep hidden. But I feel like on your life path, there are opportunities for you to understand what parts you need to keep hidden or protected, and what parts you need to reveal and say, you know what, this is what it is, okay? So I feel like there are parts of you that are gaining this sort of freedom that is so absolutely beautiful, Scorpio. It's like, I see it, it's almost like it's unraveling, but beautifully with like ribbons and confetti, and it's like, there are these aspects of you, these ideas, these parts of your personality that you have not shown people or shared with people because you wanted to protect them. And that's for various reasons. If you experienced trauma, then there was a need to protect that, right? That's our response when we are hurt. We need to protect those parts of us just to survive. But Divine says that you're moving from a place of survival into a place of where you're thriving. And so you're going to see that there are opportunities for you to share more aspects of your personality. And just know that you are beautiful. All of you. Every single bit of you. The shadows, the rays of light, all of it. It's all beautiful. But you're going to find that there are more opportunities now to share deeper layers of your experiences and of your personality. And it's really going to be a wonderful thing. But sometimes there's some tension, right? Because we want to hold back and protect that and keep it on lock. But let it flow. Let it flow. And have no shame in who you are. There is no shameful thing about you. Okay? There's nothing shameful about you. Okay, so I just pulled a card from my goddess deck for Mary Magdalene. And as we know, Mary Magdalene has constantly been, she was looked down upon because she represents that divine feminine energy, which is many times, I was reading about Lilith today. I was meditating on her energy, and it's that dark divine feminine energy that is so shamed in our society. And why? It's because it's powerful, and so it makes people uncomfortable. But I want you to know, beautiful Scorpio, that you have so much amazing electric energy moving through your body. And everywhere you go, it's like every step you take, you are just you're very magical. And that can intimidate some people. A lot of people aren't able to tap into the dimensions that you are able to tap into, and so that makes them uncomfortable because they haven't experienced that yet. So what's really important right now is this energy of Mary Magdalene that is coming to you right now to embrace yourself, every part of you from head to toe, as Jill Scott says, from your hair follicles to your toenails. You know, every part of you is to be embraced. And know that you're beautiful, all right? It says love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Because here's the thing, even when a situation does not feel comfortable, it is going to move you into a place of growth and realizing your own ability to have stamina and to have strength and to have self-acceptance. So yeah, that's beautiful. Love all of you. Love every single part of you, okay? All right, I'm pulling a card for shadow work to see what things are either coming to you now or will present themselves to you as opportunities to learn and to understand yourself on a much deeper level. You've got strength of vulnerability. True power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. So this is about you embracing those things about yourself that you have perceived to be a sign of weakness. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is pertaining to like how society has told you. Like you're basing some things about yourself based on what you've been told that strength is, or what you've been told that beauty is. And Divine is saying, oh, we're ripping off all of those layers. We're about to let you know right now that strength is such a huge spectrum. Beauty is such a vast spectrum. And yeah, you don't need to fit into a box. Okay, so yes. You've also got responding, not reacting. So I feel like there are some situations that have led to anger, and anger is a completely natural. And some people act like, oh, anger isn't spiritual. Yes, it is, because it's a heads up that this is a situation where you may need to set boundaries. It's to protect yourself, to protect your energy. You're not supposed to allow your energy to be just up for grabs to anyone. It's precious. But yet, here we are as humans, sharing and integrating, and we have to interact with one another. So there's a balance of protecting your energy and sharing it. So as you are interacting with other people, you're realizing what you need to respond to, but not react to. There are some things that you're dealing with as far as your interactions with other people that just don't deserve your attention. Okay, and so you may have some situations that test you with that. So just remember, take some deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth, focus on your breath. And if you need to go into that astral plane for a moment and escape with some deep breaths, then do that, because you have to take care of you. And your next card is Radical Self-Love. We can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love, that was a mouthful, and live the truth of ourselves. Okay? So it's about unconditional love for yourself and just this sense of just radical self-love, where you're like, I don't care what their reaction was to me. I don't care what they said to me. I don't care what they did. I don't care. I choose to love myself. Okay? All right, I'm going to lay a Celtic cross spread for you to see what energies are, excuse me, are brewing for you. Okay, this was to be crossed there. All right, let's see. Perfect. Excuse Excuse me, Scorpio. I need some tea. Okay, so for your current situation, you have the World. It's crossed with Ace of Wands, or sorry, King of Wands. Okay, so I feel like there's something that you feel someone has stood in the way of. There's a goal that you've had that you want to accomplish, and you feel like there's someone who has stood in the way of that. This person is being presented as the King of Wands, which can be a very lustful person, or a person who sort of distracts us from our purpose, because they are so passionate about their goals that they really don't care. They come through like, oh my goodness, they just come through with all these selfish expectations and distract you from what is truly meant for you. So I feel like there is someone that has presented themselves as a distraction from where you would best invest your energy. Okay. And this could be someone in the workplace. It doesn't have to be a lover or someone where there's a passionate connection. It could be in the workplace where you feel like there's just somebody who just takes your attention away from what you want to give your attention to. And so I feel like that's what's at the bottom line of this, is you feel that there's a distraction. Nine of Pentacles was presented. I am going to read this in the reversal. It was reversed, and what I'm getting is that you feel like there is a lack of balance at this point in time in your life regarding the financial obligations that you have and the amount of emotional nurturance that you want to give yourself. You may want to have more fun right now, and you feel like, oh, I just have to buckle down and get these tasks done and, you know, make these goals with my money and my finances and my career, and I just need to buckle down. But I feel like essentially you are sort of a free spirit. You have this sense about you that is so deeply spiritual, where you just really want to connect on that level, and you really don't want to give a lot of time, energy, and attention to the minutia of making sure everything is taken care of financially and all of that. But what Divine is saying is that this is everything that you're going through right now is about making this from a reversed, where you're feeling out of balance and out of tune and out of alignment, to a place where you are feeling very confident about, okay, you know, I've got my schedule, I've got my goals, I've got my time where I just have to myself. And you're nurturing yourself, but also nurturing your goals and responsibilities. For your past, you've got Queen of Swords. So I feel like you made a decision about something and you had no qualms about it. I feel like there's something that you have made a decision about, and it's like at certain points in your life, it may have bothered you and you were sort of teeter-tottering and going from one, okay, but now you said, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I choose to live in my happiness and in my truth and in my, you know, you're moving forward. And so that's a really good look. That Queen of Swords energy is not always loved by people. So this may have been a decision that you made that was not embraced by some people, but it doesn't matter because it was a choice that you needed to make and you did it. For your present, you have Six of Swords. So I see that you're going through a transition at this time. And what I see first and foremost is that you are releasing things that no longer serve you. You are letting go while you are making transitions. So you are, for some of you, this is a physical move where you're moving home locations. But I see for most of you where it's just a transition where you are resetting some goals for yourself, and you're shifting your focus from one thing to another. And your focus has been on making sure that other people were sort of satisfied with you and that you were checking the boxes, and now it's about your personal sense of satisfaction. So there is a transition that you're going through at this time to focus more on what's important to you. For your future, you've got Two of Pentacles. So this aligns with the Queen of Pentacles, because I see these two cards as very much related, where you're learning to nurture yourself. You're making decisions that align with your nurturance and your care for yourself. And that's where your focus is going to lie. You don't have to feel like you're being selfish, Scorpio. I feel like you are switching things to being about you. And there's no need to feel guilty about that. Society has a way of making us feel very guilty about loving ourselves and putting ourselves first. But your decisions to do this are absolutely needed and beneficial. They will be very beneficial. For your power, you have the Star. So you are completely able at this point in time to work towards your goals. And there's something that you have wanted to manifest for a very long time, and you have put it off. You've told yourself, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it at another time. I feel like you had opportunities before in your life to really live in accordance to your soul's path, and you didn't take those opportunities. This could have been to sort of like maybe retire early, or to experience a new career, or to experience a new relationship, and you sort of talked yourself out of these situations because you were afraid of failing. But you're moving into a different phase now, where you are ready to take on that challenge of experiencing something new, and you have done so much to heal already, because this Star card is about healing as well. So all of that looks like at this point in time, you are accepting and embracing new challenges. And yeah, there's a lot of success and a lot of admiration that's coming your way because of these chances that you're taking. Okay. For your the people around you, you have the Chariot. So there's somebody around you who's very motivated. They're very determined to do something. This could be a spouse, this could be a child, but I feel like it's someone around you in your close proximity. They're very motivated. It could be that they're motivated to do well with a sport. Like if this is one of your children, they might be very motivated to participate in a sport. This could also be for your spouse. Perhaps they are seeking a new job, seeking different employment. So, you know, it's something that they really are motivated to do. So if you feel like there's someone around you in your life right now who is not really paying as much attention to you as they normally would, stop and reflect for a moment, because it may be that they're really driven about something in their own life, and I feel like it's good for them. Okay, it's good for them at least to explore, but they might not be balancing like they should or like they could this goal with their connection with you. So I feel like that could be the source of, if there's a lack of attention that's given to your connection right now, it could be that they're really motivated with a personal goal. For your hopes and fears, you have the Death card. I feel like there is, I feel like this is, I'm getting sort of a literal message here, that there may be someone around you who is suffering physically, and you may be concerned about them. Also, for some of you, this is about a fear of not connecting with those who have crossed over. So you may be feeling like, oh, are they with me? Is this person really, this could be a loved one that has crossed over, and you just want to make sure that you stay connected with them energetically. And the message that's coming through is just see the signs. Just see the signs. You will see the signs. When the time is right, you will see the signs. Okay? So I feel like there is still a very strong connection there, so you don't have to be worried or afraid. For your outcome, you have the Emperor. Look at this, Scorpio. So you are in charge. You are moving in authority and without fear. So, Ashe, yes. I see lots of opportunities for your success and growth. Okay, so That's beautiful. I'm pulling a couple cards for love. All right, so there's children, patience, and listen and reflect. So there may be something that you are experiencing right now with either a child, or perhaps you want to manifest children into your life, or there is a connection with a child in your life that's requiring your patience, okay? And this could be, since this is for the love pool, this could be regarding a partner that you have, your person's children from either a previous relationship, or perhaps you guys are planning to have children of your own. But Divine is saying that there's no need to allow these concerns to create or to drive a wedge between you and your person, because this situation is working itself out. Divine is saying that communication is very important, as well as just being willing to listen. I feel like there's someone in your life right now, in your love relationship, or this could be, like I said, a situation with a child where there's just a need to listen to them, to hear them out. And Scorpio, you're so smart that a lot of times you will have a response to give. You always will, because that's a part of your intellect, right? That's a part of your gift. And also you're able to deeply connect with a person, so you can understand them very easily. The Divine is saying that even though you have the power and the ability to give a really wonderful response, you can do that. But what's just as rewarding to this person in your life is just to listen. And you're going to find that there's going to be a huge appreciation, or a lot of movement forward that you'll make with this connection that results from your willingness to listen and to hear them out. Okay? All right, we're going to pull a couple cards for money and career. Okay, this one flipped. Oh, Scorpio, okay, so that's the denial card. You know what I feel is going on here? So you've got denial, money manager, and embrace the wisdom of the unknown. I feel like you're in denial about the vast capabilities that you have. I feel like there's something that you're not admitting to yourself that you are capable of doing. It's like you have an opportunity and there's self-doubt because you're telling yourself that you can't do it, but you absolutely can. And there's something that is very fruitful for you, very abundant, but it looks unclear right now. So embrace the wisdom of the unknown and money manager, with those being there. That's about you being willing to take that next step without having all the proof that it's going to work out. It's just, if you have had that feeling, if you have had that just really deep sense of, yes, I got to do this, it's right for me, I know it, and it keeps coming back to you, and just embrace that. And you don't have to have it all figured out to in order to move forward. Okay, just baby steps. But there is definitely something that you're telling yourself that you're not capable of doing, and you really are. So give yourself much more credit than what you're giving. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to select this one for spirit animal. You've got the horse, and that's for freedom, elegance, and strength. You're being guided. Let me let you see your horses there. That's the horse spirit that's coming to you to support you. You're being guided to break free from the chaos and confusion of life. Take action and expand into your new journey, creating balance of the mind, body, and soul. There are new and exciting opportunities waiting for you. All you must do is take the first steps towards them. So that's what it's about, is really believing in yourself and trusting yourself as you allow yourself to experience these new opportunities, okay? All right, Scorpio, I hope this reading was helpful for you. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.